Good morning, everyone. DC Matthews at DC Matthews NAI. Lindsay Dorado has just returned the Golden Claw to the Riverwood Trader. He's looking fancy in his new steel armor. He is about to make his way to Whiterun. Although there is someone I still want to find before I go. So I'm going to give a chance to see if I can track him down. Alright, I will level up. Got my 2 perks. Still nothing I need. I am on the lookout for Findall, the Elven Archer. He is one of those characters whom you can acquire as a follower if you help him out with a quick and easy little quest. And he is a very helpful follower because he can train you in archery. And if you aren't aware of the little trick there, she has gone to get the water from the well, and she's holding it awkwardly. There's a little trick that makes it easier to level up your archery, but the problem is, for the life of me, because of this immersive NPC mod, I can't find him. Usually you can find him during the day back here chopping wood, but he is nowhere to be seen, and I don't want to spend this entire video looking for him. So I'm going to give myself another 15 seconds or so. I could try his house, I suppose, but that might be a little awkward to just try to walk into his house at 9:30 on a morning and see if he's home. Is that him? Nope, those are the kids. Is this his house? No, that's the other house. Excuse me, Mr. Cow. Ah, there he is. There you are.
Did I see you talking to Sven?
Alright, so he's got a problem with Sven, and there's a lover's triangle sort of thing going on here, and Sven is writing love letters, and Findall has forged a letter. He has forged a letter and wants me to give it to Camilla. So I'm going to do that. It's not necessarily the most noble thing I have ever done, but Findall is useful for me.
What? Why, that jealous idiot.
Oops.
Thought you could just manipulate me into never seeing Sven again? Thank you for telling me the truth. You should speak to Sven. I'm sure he'll want to thank you too for defending his name.
Now, that is interesting here, because I, in such a hurry to get all of my things done, I did the wrong thing. I wound up clicking the wrong option, because there was an option that said lie, and I didn't want to lie, not realizing that lying was going to get me what I wanted to. So I suppose, in a way, while this is not ideal, at the same time, it does go along the lines with the fact that Lindsay Dorado is a noble character, so he would not lie. So I suppose now Sven will be grateful to me because I have now allowed him to continue courting his lady love. So, I thought he was in here usually. Oh, nope, that's the drunk guy who's on the floor. That's the innkeeper. That's nobody.
Yes.
This is Delphine, the other innkeeper's room. That's a very interesting wardrobe, and it's locked and requires a key. You don't often see that. Foreshadowing. Alright, so I'm going to take another minute or two to try to track down Sven. While I do, I'm going to eat. You know, there's something about, pardon me while I chew, French bread with butter. But it's just so ridiculously good. Alright. And of course I see Findall again, but he's not going to be happy with me. So I should try to find Sven. I have no idea where he is. So, alright. While this was not exactly how I intended my day in Riverwood to go, I am noble. I am a noble person. I will take that. So without my follower, and without a free way to upgrade my archery, which is going to get annoying later, I'll head off for Whiterun. Oh. Nope. Oh, that's right. I had sold my longbow, so now I need to... And I just dropped my bow. I am not paying nearly enough attention right now to what I am doing. So, we will see if I can take out our friend the deer here. Oh. Well, I barely hurt him. Now I'm going to chase him in the hopes that he falls off the waterfall. Alright, do I want to spend a lot of time wasting arrows? No. Once again, I have failed in my attempt to take out a deer. I'll have to try to improve on that. You know, there are two different kinds of people that play Skyrim, I'm guessing. The ones who just go in a direct straight line to get to their destination, and then the ones who say they're going to follow the road and then wind up. Oh look, you can see Whiterun and Dragon's Reach up ahead. Beautiful city, walled city there. There's those people who go in a straight line, and those people who say they are, or say they're not going to, and then do anyways. But I'm going to try to stick to the road. I actually had a fun time the other day with a different character, literally just going on the road and, you know, kind of making random decisions as to which direction to turn when you came to a crossroads, like I'm going to come to here. That was fun. So, we'll pick some of these things now. We'll head this way. We'll make it here to Hunting Brew Meadery. Again, I've never really paid attention to the signs before. So we're going to just kind of run this way. We want to get into Whiterun proper. So there it is again. Giant walled city. Kind of the main city you spend time in if you play this game. And nope, we'll look over here. There is a giant being attacked by a group, and I was going to help you.
Look strong. Come to your Basker and be a companion.
So here we are. We have a group of people claiming to be the companions.
Fight with us and you'll
Let's
have stories
chat
as
with this one.
That's taken care of. No thanks to you.
All right, it's not my fault that you killed her before. And there you go. You didn't look like you needed help. Well, they didn't, and I didn't get the chance to try my best, so I have to say this one.
Certainly not. But a true warrior would have relished the opportunity to take on a giant. That's why I'm here with my shield brothers. An outsider, eh? Never heard of the companions? An order of warriors.
Why is she surprised that I'm an outsider? I'm a giant cat man.
And we show up to
That should not be a shock to you.
Not for me to say.
But I will have to see. I think that would be an interesting thing. A warrior, cat guy, an unweaponed cat warrior would of course want to be a companion. Kind of the Fighters Guild, if you remember Oblivion. Alright, so that starts another potential quest line for me. To potentially be a companion. I have yet to decide how exactly I'm going to go about picking which things to do and how. You'll have to help me out there at DC Matthews at DC Matthews NAI. I like it. Here's the, you know, the carriage driver who normally just sits up there, but I think because of this immersive mod, he's got himself a little house, and he's got himself a little hut, or a teepee rather. And oh, they're talking about the Jester Cicero. I know him well from my time in other games playing with the Assassin's Guild, and here we are. Here we are, my friends, my fellow cat friends.
The roads of Skyrim lead to many dangers. The road makes this one.
There should be, you know, specific things we can talk about being cat people together. Alright, let's see. I can sell the scrolls, because again, I don't really understand what they're for. I don't need to eat. I can sell these books, because I'm not going to be collecting books in this. So I've got myself a decent amount of money to start out with. I'll buy the hides. Maybe buy some ore. Alright, let's get into Whiterun itself. And because of my immortal heritage, it's a fairly easy triple jump rather than running up and down and all around.
Halt.
Oh,
City's closed with the dragons
the
about.
city is closed.
Official business only.
So you got the options here. You can intimidate or persuade. I'm not going to attempt to intimidate, and I don't need to spend the gold because being this is the first time to do that, it'll work either way. So now we can enter Whiterun. I got a couple of things I want to do in Whiterun. First is I want to go up to the Jarl and continue the main quest because you want to get to the point where you can unlock your shouts. So you want to get through a decent part of this early on. But there is a mod that we have yet to talk about much, and I have yet to uncover the book. So I'm going to need to do that as well. So while I would enjoy spending time here... Oh, it is here. There is a strong box. And this is the Amulet of Supreme Shout Power. This is not the mod that I was referring to, but this is a nice one because all shouts have 0 cooldown time. So I'm going to equip that, which will come in handy later. I'm glad that's still here. I couldn't remember which specific mod it was. And, you know, here we see, again, lots of the NPCs going about their business. See him walking around. This is the mercenary who is usually in the Drunken Huntsman. She's hanging out there now. I'm not going to pick up any of the miscellaneous quests here. I can, of course, do that later. I need to get into this house because the spell book I want is in there. But probably during the daytime, not my best choice. So I'll activate the Shrine of Talos. I don't really even know what that does. Oh, Nazim, I'll be seeing you soon. Oh, time between shouts. So not the thing I needed the most, but all right. So we're going to end the video right about here. Let's get to a nice place for our selfie. Actually, right here, right at the top of the stairs. Let's face this way and turn our... Nope. Oh, this is going to take a while. There we are. We'll pose with Nazim. Hello, Nazim. But here we are. The beautiful city of Whiterun. And when we return, we'll head into Dragon's Reach and get the rest of this quest underway. But I am DC Matthews. It's DC Matthews NAI. Thanks for joining Lindsay Dorado. We'll see you around the neighborhood.